Just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month. Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like the lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather has absolutely f***ed himself. Big 2026. It's because he's in massive debt again. Floyd is going broke. Floyd having all these bank robberies and whatever else he was bragging about on the plane. I'd be mad at me too. Looks like you should be mad at yourself because you played yourself. You thought you could do these backdoor deals with this guy and this guy and this guy and it wouldn't affect everybody coming together and going, you sign a contract here, that means effectively we control where you fight. And if you are taking other side business with this fight, or potentially can, then we're going to sue your ass.
The long-running feud between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has once again attracted public attention. During a recent live interview, 50 Cent addressed reports alleging that Mayweather is dealing with roughly $7.3 million in debt and made a direct remark about the former champion's financial position. His comments have reignited conversations surrounding Mayweather's current money troubles.
How was yesterday?
Yeah, yes. Just doing a dinner.
Yeah. You say it so nonchalantly, too. Yeah, I made $1 million yesterday. It ain't no big deal,
We made $1 million yesterday. We made $1 million today. We set up, another just a small deal.
Yeah.
Nothing major, just, we do dinners worldwide and we make millions just doing dinners.
Yeah. Well, if I ever have you for a dinner, I'm gonna need it to be free, man. I can't pay no $1 million. Like,
we could do 100 dinners.
Yeah.
At $1 million.
Floyd Mayweather is facing renewed scrutiny over his finances amid reports of an unresolved tax matter involving the Internal Revenue Service. The agency is allegedly pursuing a multi-million-dollar balance connected to taxes from several years. According to documents reviewed by Ring magazine, Mayweather was warned that his U.S. passport could potentially be revoked because of a seriously delinquent tax bill, reportedly exceeding $7.25 million.
Independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see IRS in that ring taking no blows. And I'm supposed to send them, yep, you're supposed to send them their cut. That's the way it works. And what
you owe them about half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give them their 33%.
Yeah.
Skip, I get it, and I get the fact like all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway. But that's not the way you do it.
Mayweather dismissed suggestions that his finances are in serious trouble. Addressing the reports, the former world champion pointed to his continued ability to earn significant amounts of money, claiming that bringing in millions within a single day remains possible for him. His comments appeared intended to counter allegations that outstanding payments and financial disputes have left him facing major economic difficulties.
Joe Louis had this problem.
He did.
Sugar Ray Robinson had to come out of retirement in 55 to settle a debt with the IRS. And even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip, Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million.
Mayweather's disputes with the IRS are not a recent issue, as his tax troubles have been unfolding for years. The situation came to light publicly in 2017 when he requested additional time from the tax court to resolve his outstanding 2015 tax bill. He explained that while his overall net worth was considerable, a large portion of his wealth was held in assets rather than immediately accessible funds. His plan was to use the sizable earnings he anticipated from his bout against Conor McGregor to clear the tax balance that remained unpaid.
Going on with what I thought was a situation that you couldn't break down between 50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in, I took a look. I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. There's no seal. It's not incorporated. It's just a
name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouths.
Right. See, technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
They build the whole show.
Throughout boxing history, several retired champions have stepped back into competition during periods when financial concerns became increasingly important. Floyd Mayweather is now attracting similar attention as talk of another bout with Manny Pacquiao continues. Given reports surrounding his tax responsibilities and various legal disputes, some are questioning whether financial considerations may be playing a role in his comeback plans, instead of the return being motivated solely by competitive ambition or the pursuit of an even stronger legacy.
It's helping with Mayweather Promotions and it's not there. I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions. I get it all the way together. Sign the actual fighters. We had acquisition of Gamboa. It's like I had to negotiate a release. It was $1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right. So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and rapper 50 Cent were once known for having a strong personal connection, but that bond eventually collapsed and turned into a highly publicized conflict involving harsh exchanges and disagreements over business matters. Their relationship reportedly began around 2002 and grew closer as the pair became involved in different projects together. Then, in 2011, they publicly revealed plans to launch a movie production company under the Mayweather Productions name.
They're big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he didn't tell me to do that.
Mayweather later revealed that the collapse of his bond with 50 Cent was something he never expected, and that it affected him on a personal level. He described the dispute as a serious failure of trust and dialogue, saying he struggled to figure out what had caused their relationship to change so dramatically. Looking back at their earlier connection, Mayweather pointed out just how close they had been, even noting that 50 Cent had spent time living under his roof. The shift reportedly started in 2012, during the period when Mayweather was serving time after receiving a misdemeanor domestic battery conviction. While Mayweather remained behind bars, 50 Cent moved ahead with building the Money Team Promotions. He brought several fighters into the organization and committed considerable financial resources to developing the business.
Mayweather Jr. is suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Viegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, it's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million.
50 Cent later addressed the dispute in public, particularly the estimated $2 million he claimed to have invested in the TMT Promotions business. According to his account, once Mayweather returned home from incarceration, resolving the outstanding financial and business matters between them did not receive immediate attention. He claimed that those around Mayweather were more concerned with entertaining him through expensive acquisitions and extravagant displays designed to keep him satisfied.
Of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza.
Beyond the reported tax matters involving the IRS, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is also facing a separate legal battle connected to claims involving Showtime Networks and several former executives, with a dispute reportedly valued at roughly $340 million. Mayweather contends that a significant amount of the income generated throughout his boxing career was mishandled or redirected through financial arrangements involving former advisors and business partners that end Mayweather's version of events. These dealings allegedly kept hundreds of millions of dollars from reaching him, despite his belief that the money should have been included in his earnings. The complaint also claims that income associated with some of his most lucrative pay-per-view bouts, including his matchups with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, was allegedly moved through accounts controlled by intermediaries rather than being paid directly to Mayweather in full. That Mayweather's attorneys have characterized the alleged conduct as major violations of fiduciary responsibilities and possible unlawful financial activity. The case has also contributed to broader questions about how elite fighters' earnings are managed and how financial controls operate behind major boxing promotions.
Week for Floyd Mayweather, let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Regnitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Regnitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set support. I'm also curious to say if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations against Jonah?
Mayweather has additionally taken legal action in New York against former associate Jonah Regnitz, along with several other individuals. According to the lawsuit, Mayweather claims that funds he owned were improperly diverted through various financial dealings, including transfers he says were made without authorization, investments, jewelry transactions, real estate dealings, and the disposal of his private aircraft at this stage. However, the allegations have not been established in court. The defendants involved have also rejected the accusations brought against them.
A long time ago, it wasn't about for him. It ain't about legacy, it's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. Right. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
According to the lawsuit, Yona Renit became increasingly involved in Mayweather's business and financial affairs over the years. Mayweather alleges that Renit first established himself as a trusted source of guidance, but eventually took on greater responsibility and influence over key financial matters for an extended period.
And now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it.
Mayweather later shared an Instagram image of himself alongside his former financial advisor and used the post to publicly express his anger. He alleged that the advisor had been deceptive and had violated the trust placed in him, making his dissatisfaction with the situation unmistakable. 50 Cent also weighed in after the dispute became public. In a social media post, he urged Mayweather to contact him, indicating that they could promptly begin exploring ways to recover the funds that were reportedly unaccounted for.
You guys remember the supposed Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson fight? Well, that's definitely not happening. At least that's what my prediction is going to be for this. It was supposed to happen 2 days ago in the fucking Congo, and we haven't heard a peep in about a month and a half. There's a big reason why, and it's another example of Floyd Mayweather being an absolute dumbass. It continues happening. I don't understand how, but Floyd has woven himself into a contractual boa constrictor and can't get out of it. And likely the only way out is to actually fight Manny Pacquiao.
Roy Jones Jr. has pointed to Mayweather as a major influence on how modern fighters think about their careers, particularly when it comes to earning income through boxing. In Jones' view, Floyd demonstrated that a fighter could place financial achievement at the forefront rather than simply pursuing the traditional goal of creating a lasting legacy in the sport.
Floyd, man, like, you got everything, you got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got, what's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing. I don't really want for nothing. I mean, it's crazy that, when people say, oh, when you post something, you see all the comments, you see what people were saying?
That fucking, how much is that watch, man? I gotta ask, man.
Oh, that one?
Huh?
Oh, that's 18 million.
18 million?
18 million?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Get the camera, get that. 18
man,
million?
Nigga, where the camera, man? Pull it on this shit. Hey, nigga, spent 18 million on the watch, man.
God damn. That motherfucker's life on your wrist.
You know, you do an interview with this nigga and you realize your life ain't going as good as you fucking thought it was.
All the more.
I'm sitting over here with my little $40,000 joint on. He 18 million. Sit on this motherfucker for the rest of the day. 18 million. Dang, that motherfucker do look like a chandelier though. I'm not gonna lie, that mother. And how much was the goddamn necklace? Cause they gotta be about 25 pointers.
5 million.
He said just 5 million. Just 5 million. Ain't about
that. Nigga woke up and put 23 million on his arm and his.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather's statements about his finances and the legal dispute surrounding him? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know how you see the entire situation.